you how excited I am to do this recipe today. This is the cauliflower wraps. Now, I've already gone ahead and blitzed my cauliflower. I've also used some paper towel to take out the excess water. You can see how fine that is. I'm not sure if you can see that on there or what, but if I drop it down, you can see how fine that cauliflower is. Now, I've got 2 cups of cauliflower here. I'll stick the recipe below for you to get to so that you can make these yourself. But basically we've got 2 cups of really blitzed cauliflower here. We're going to use 2 eggs, so I might as well just pop those in now. 1 egg. 2 eggs. Oh, got those eggs from the market today, really fresh. All right, so we've got 2 eggs, and I'm just going to wipe my hands because I don't like egg on my fingers. All right. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of garlic. So I'm going to add, I actually quite like a bit of garlic, so I'm going to put about that much garlic in. We're also going to use some herbs, and I've already got 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we need some salt, so that's in. Now I'm going to put about, I reckon about 1/2 teaspoon of some mixed herbs in there. So I've got these mixed herbs here. I'm just going to put a decent amount in, so I like herbs. So yeah, we'll leave it as that. And we're going to mix all this up. Now we're going to mix it all up and make like a batter. So we need to blend this all in. So I'm just using a fork because I just want to make sure it all goes in really evenly onto the... So like I said, you need to, once you've blitzed your cauliflower, you need to drain off the excess water. If you've only done it to a rice sort of texture, then you'll need to cook it a little bit, but the recipe will tell you what to do. So we're just going to mix this up. I actually might put a little bit more herbs in, and herbs is just personal taste. I actually really like herbs in my food, so I'm going to go a heap more. Yeah, that's good. Now we've got that all mixed in. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I've got my trays already set up with the baking sheets. So basically what we're going to do, that's the batter. So that's the batter for the wraps. So they say about 1/4 teaspoon and then smooth it out. So what I thought I'd do is I'd actually use a ladle. I think I'm going to use the ladle. So I've got a ladle here and I'm going to just grab an amount. I'm going to pop it on here. And they say to just flatten it to the surface, to the size that you want. And just make sure that you can still sort of see the baking. I think that looks good. What do you reckon? That's one. All right, we'll go another one over here. So I'm going to do 2 on there. Just blend it out to make what we want. Looking good. So I've got a couple of trays done with these, so that's 2. I'm going to make a couple more. In this tray here, I'll just move that tray over to here. Out of the way. Put some more batter on this one. Or batter. Calling it batter, but it is cauliflower after all. Make a bit bigger one here. And we just want to basically roll it all out. Of course, you can put whatever you like into these. So you can put some cheese in if you wanted to. Whatever you want to put in them for flavour. That'd be good. And we've got another one here. I'll do one here. Okay, so this is the first step. Okay, so what you want to do is, if you're using Fahrenheit, 375 degrees, heat your oven. I'm using Celsius, so mine's at 190. So you heat your oven to 190. They're going to take about 15 minutes to cook. So there we have them. Now they look pretty good. I'm going to stick those in the oven. Now I'll just make sure that you can actually see them, just in case you can't see them there. Alright, so that's 2 that I've made so far. And yeah, so we'll stick those in the oven and we'll see what they turn out like. I'll just grab the other 2 just to show you. That's the other 2 that I've set aside so far. Alright, so I'm going to cook those. I'm going to put those in the oven and then we'll come back and we'll see what they look like. I just wanted to show you, I've just taken these out of the oven. You can probably still see the steam coming off of them. They actually were cooked in about 5 minutes, but I am so impressed with them. I can't even believe it. Look at that. That's a cauliflower wrap. That is just amazing. So anyway, so I'm just letting them cool down and then we'll make some wraps and we'll see how they stand up to the wrap test. Okay. Well, here we go, guys. I've got my wraps out of the oven. This is the first time I've made them. I'm pretty happy with that. They look pretty good. Pretty thin. Just show it a little bit closer. Look at that. How awesome is that? Okay, we're going to give it the test now. I've got some meat here. Just going to make a wrap and just see how we go. Let's put it all on. I just want to see if it breaks or how it goes. Just put a little bit of tomato on there. I'm just going to use my fingers because I'm eating it. A little bit of avocado. What else? Might just have a little bit of cheese. Might be a little bit too much to even wrap it up now. A little bit of this. Sour cream. Anyway, that'll do. And the token lettuce, I guess, because we're running out of room. Alright, I just want to see how this holds up. Wow, look at that. It doesn't break, it doesn't rip. It's not ripping. It's really good. I'm going to give it a taste test now. Oh, it's really good. That is really, really awesome. That's pretty good. This is my first attempt at these wraps. I'm sure I'll get better as I go along. But I have to say I'm really, really happy with that. And I think you should make them yourself. Maybe I'd probably do it a little bit thicker next time. But nonetheless, yummy. Absolutely yummy. And a great substitute to a bread wrap. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.